Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. I've seen tandem kayaks that cost twice as much with half the features, and this Pelican River Gorge 130X bundle keeps things simple without cutting corners. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been paddling for years, and the first thing that stood out with this kayak is how stable it feels on the water. Whether you're a beginner or you've logged a lot of miles, the 130X's hull design gives you confidence right away. I took it out on a small lake with my wife last weekend, and we both felt secure even when we shifted around a bit. It's the kind of stability that lets you relax and enjoy the scenery instead of worrying about balance. The bundle includes a 2-piece anodized aluminum paddle that's solid but not heavy. The shaft is 220 centimeters, which is the right length for most paddlers, and the anodized finish resists corrosion if you leave it in the sun or rain. I like that it breaks down into 2 pieces for easy storage in the kayak's rear hatch, so you're not wrestling with a single long shaft when you're packing up. Storage is one area where this kayak really shines. The quick lock hatch up front is easy to open and close with one hand, and it's deep enough to hold a dry bag or a cooler without taking up too much space. I've used it to stash snacks, a change of clothes, and even a small tackle box on fishing trips. The rear tank well is another nice touch. It's open but has bungee cords to keep gear secure, so you can toss in a water bottle or a dry box without it sliding around. At 73 pounds, it's not featherlight, but it's light enough that 2 people can lift it together without too much strain. I've carried it solo a few times, and while it's not a feather, the mold carry handles make it manageable. If you're loading it onto a roof rack, you'll want a second set of hands, but that's pretty standard for a tandem kayak this size. The ErgoFit G2 seating system is a step up from the basic mold seats you find on some budget kayaks. The mold seat base cradles your hips, and the adjustable padded backrest lets you fine-tune the fit. I've spent hours in this kayak with no back pain, which is a big deal if you're planning a full-day paddle. The thigh pads also give you something to brace against when you're bracing for a stroke, so you're not just sitting flat. Assembly is straightforward. There's no complicated rigging, just a few clips and straps to secure the seats and foot braces. I had it ready to go in about 10 minutes, which is great if you're eager to get on the water. The scupper holes are built in, so you don't have to worry about draining water after a splash, and the drain plug makes it easy to empty the kayak when you're done. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. If you're planning multi-day trips, you might want to add a few accessories like a rudder or extra deck rigging, because the stock setup is pretty basic. And while the seats are comfortable, they're not as plush as some aftermarket options, so if you have back issues, you might want to upgrade down the line. Also, the weight means it's not the easiest kayak to toss into the bed of a truck by yourself, so plan your loading strategy ahead of time. Overall, this Pelican bundle gives you a stable, roomy tandem kayak with smart storage and comfortable seating without the premium price tag. It's a solid choice for couples, friends, or families who want to spend more time paddling and less time worrying about gear. If you're in the market for a tandem kayak that balances value and features, this one's worth a look. Check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for your next adventure.